Okay, hello guys, this is Herbie, and today I'm going to do another basic tutorial with ITC Air. What we're going to go through is using the TMS system, so with the hotkeys that let you do interesting stuff. So there's 4 buttons for the TMS that you'll need to bind: up, down, left and right. I've got it to my numpad, so for me 7 is up, 3 is down, 1 is left, 9 is right. I've not done 8462 because that's my SOI keys, and to demonstrate kind of what the fuck I'm talking about, your SOI is your screen of interest. So I change my screen of interest, I cycle it with insert. So if I press insert there, you'll see it on my TAD screen on my right hand MFD. It's now got a green outline. That means that that is my that's my screen of interest, and if I use my SOI buttons I can, as you can see, move the cursor around. So at the moment it's hooked onto where I am, but I could hook it onto the centre of the screen. There you go. Could hook it onto my cursor so I can go and have a look at maps over here and what have you. But I want to hook it to myself. So that's your SOI. If you don't have anything highlighted in green, then your SOI is your head. So like this. So at the moment I'm an autopilot, just kind of twiddling around in a circle over Altus. And I'm going to go through some of the controls now. So first thing I'm going to go through is your HMCS. That's your head-mounted display, basically. So that's what you're looking through. And that's when you've got this little green crosshair. So I'm going to go through 4 different options. I'm going to go through ground stabilizing, how to cancel ground stabilizing, because you might press it trying to do something else, which I'll demonstrate in a minute. How to generate a mark point, and how to slew your TGP. So I'll start off with ground stabilizing. So ground stabilizing is TMS up, and you'll see it also slews my TGP to that location, but it locks my TGP to that location as well. So if I then move that over here and went back out, you'll see my TGP goes back to where I've stabilized it. So this isn't the way that you slew your TGP. So if you do accidentally do it, you'll to slew your TGP, you want to cancel it, or you do numpad 3, or not numpad 3, sorry, TMS down, and then you'll see if I move it, it doesn't ping back, it stays. To actually slew your TGP, you want to do TMS right. I've got this bound to numpad 9, and that will just move your TGP to wherever you're looking. So if you want to take a look at that thing, and there you go, taking a look at that thing. And now I can move it around, etc. Very simple to just slew your TGP wherever you want it. And then the final thing I'm going to talk through on the HMCS is generating a steer point or a mark. So for me, so this is TMS left. For me, that's numpad 1. Shit. Gotta get rid of that. And you'll see where I'm putting my thingy, my crosshair. I'm creating a bunch of points, and you can save these as waypoints if you want. That's HMCS, basic stuff with TAD. Now I'm going to move on to your TGP. So if I changed this to be my TGP, I'll slew it somewhere a bit closer. Change my fucking pip settings. Bear with me, that's the wrong one. There we go. So if I cycle with insert until I've got the green square around my my TGP, then using the SOI buttons, so for me 8, 4, 6 and 2 on the numpad, I can move the TGP around like that, or I can use the TOI buttons to kind of interact with that. So TGP up tracks a target, but as you can see I don't have a target at the moment, so I won't be able to track it. Doing left again generates another mark point, this time from where my TGP is looking at. So if I, and obviously it works with this as well, so if I move my TGP and I wanted to create a mark point on, let's say, those trees, because I was interested in it, then all I'd have to do with that as my SOI is press TMS left, and that will generate another mark point. There you go. And then TMS right toggles your targeting laser. So rather than having to press F and then up, you can just press 9 and you'll turn the laser on or off. Nice and simple. So that's the TGP. If I was to change this to my TAD, as I've already kind of used once already, you've got the main thing you want to use on this is TMS down, which cycles the mode. So if you set it to be your SOI and you use your SOI buttons, you can move your cursor around, and then you can, pressing 3, cycle where the map is hooked to, whether it's hooked to yourself, which means it's keeping where you are in the centre, or it will keep where your cursor is in the centre. Again. Sorry, messing around. So if you do cycle, then yeah, so whether it will keep you in the centre, whether it will keep your cursor in the centre, or whether it will just move. And that's kind of the simples for your TMS. You can also do it for the Maverick, so I'll go over Mavericks again in a different thing, as I don't have any Mavericks, so it's going to be quite hard to show you that. But it's also the way you control your TV guided Mavericks. And that's it for the TMS. Excuse my rambling while going on the TAD. I've not used the TAD much. Main thing I guess most people are going to want to use this for is on your TGP and HMCS to generate marks and slew your TGP. So as a quick reminder, to generate a mark, select your HMCS or your TGP as your SOI, so your screen of interest, and press TMS left, and that will generate a new mark. You see marks for days. And to slew your TGP, when you're on your HMCS, you do TMS right, which means numpad 9, and that will move your your TGP to wherever you're looking. So, I want to see about them. There you go. Then on your TGP, so if you have your TGP as your screen of interest, then number 9 will toggle your laser on and off. TMS right will toggle your laser on and off, and TMS left will generate a new mark based on where you're looking. So you can see I've done that. And as you've seen there, you can either do it while in your TGP like this, or if you set one of your MFDs to be your TGP, and then select that as your screen of interest, so it's got the green circle around it. That will have the same effect. That's another basic ITC Air tutorial. Hope it was useful.